your boy Joe Burrow did limp off the field.
Yeah.
But he seems to be doing fine.
Yeah, I ain't heard nothing about him.
The locker room celebrations look pretty lit in that locker room.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty
lit. You know who wasn't with their team in the locker room after the game?
Who?
Antonio Brown. Because he was not. He wasn't at the house. I don't know if he's made it back to Tampa Bay, Florida, because yesterday he was at the Nets game yesterday. He was at the Nets game last night. And why was he at the Nets game? I'm glad you guys are asking. So Sunday.
They know. Everybody done seen it.
well, hey, look, man.
Talk of the town.
There's some busy people out there.
The non-sports folks know what happened.
There's some busy people out there. Somebody might be living under a rock and just decided to tap into our podcast. And for that, we thank you. So, for those who haven't seen, Antonio Brown is no longer a member of the Bucks, according to Bruce Arians, because during the second quarter, I think it was the second quarter, of their game against the Jets, where they were getting beat, by the way,
they were.
Antonio Brown was seen on the sideline trying to be reasoned with by Mike Evans before proceeding to take off his shoulder pads, throwing them on the bench, walking off the field, taking off his undershirt, throwing it and his gloves in the crowd, hyping up the crowd as he danced through the end zone during live play, by the way, and heading to the locker room. Now, I'm just say this. I've heard multiple reasons behind this. I know that there's a theory I tend to believe more than others, but I know that there are multiple theories that can be true and at play at the same time. Now, when it first came out, not gonna lie, I laughed. Because I was like, what in the hell is going on with AB? But then somebody put up the force field on the Twitter about mental health. And I was like, you know what? You're right. Let me not laugh at this man. Let me not do that, because let's all be clear. AB wasn't always 100% up top, but they hear from Vontaze Burfict. You can definitely put that as a point where things kind of started going left. That's all I'm saying. Vontaze Burfict tried to knock that man's head off in that playoff game a few years ago. I mean,
people do say he's not the same since. I've heard several people say that. I don't know this man personally, but
right. And there's been many an incident. Right. There's been many an incident since the Vontaze Burfict hit. You know, him and the trainer, him getting a voicemail from John Gruden and playing it for everybody to hear, and then jumping in the pool where he got cut by the Raiders during Hard Knocks after he froze his feet and couldn't participate in workouts with the Raiders. He played with the Patriots for like a game. So yeah, there was that. Tom Brady had to vouch for the man. Bruce Arians came out with a statement a couple weeks ago after Antonio Brown was coming back from his 3-game suspension for essentially faking his vaccination card, saying, yeah, he can help us win. He's going to be here. Simple as that.
Sexual harassment suits and whatnot all up in there too.
Right, exactly. Mm-hmm. So all that stuff happens, right? But then this happens on Sunday. So there's that. It could be very well be stuff in the head. But I also heard something that was reported by Ian Rappaport of the NFL Network, who is a very reputable source. So if he